Okay, so I'm back. What happened there was that it was in the middle of the night. I was really, really tired. I had a friend over who fixed my sound for me. Thank you very much, Gaming Hamster. I had installed a bunch of mods and stuff wasn't working, so I looked for ways to solve that. And then I started playing and I started recording, and I wanted to go into the tactics screen and talk about that. But instead I clicked the main menu and I thought, bugger all, I'm just going to go to bed. So for this short movie, I'm just going to talk a bit about, maybe you'll watch me rearrange these icons, and I'll be setting tactics. I'll be setting tactics for Leliana now. So how this works is that you set the tactics for your companions, and when it comes to Leliana, I want her to be ranged. This means that she is not going to run into any melee fights unless they come to her, so to say. So this is something I also want for the mage. But the warrior, you always want them to do, damage. Unless you don't, but I'll talk about that later. At the beginning, like this, you don't really have a lot of slots here for the conditions, but I think I can start doing this anyway. I'm this special type of gamer that likes to sit back and watch my party fight, and then if it's a boss fight, I will micromanage, and I usually pause a lot, but I guess you'll notice. I've been watching Let's Plays for years, and I always get really irritated by the way other gamers handle fights. So I'm guessing people are going to look at this and go like, what is she doing? And so on. Anyway, in the tactics, it goes through this list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in that order, and it will just go through them until one condition triggers. So if you have like enemy, any, and then attack, I can show you. Enemy, any, and attack, and you have this like in the first slot. It will always trigger enemy, any, and it will never go down to the second, third, and fourth, fifth tactics like this. So you need to be really careful and think about what you put in here, or the tactics at the bottom of your list will never trigger unless you jump and so on, but we'll get into that later. So this is a tactics you want as a last condition. So as I said, I want her to be ranged. I want her to check self. Am I being attacked by melee attack? Then she will distract them. Is she being attacked by melee attack? She'll use dirty fighting. And then enemy any below the belt. I don't think so. That's something I'm going to use when I micromanage. So I'm going to change this to enemy any and pinning shot. And then I guess we are set for now. I could do something like this. Self health is less. If her health is less than 25%, if she has less than 25% left of her health, she will use item lesser health poultries. And this is a typical tactic that you always want on top. It's a lifesaver. So okay, I'll save this preset for now. There we go, custom 1, save. I could do custom 2 if I know that I'm coming into an area or somewhere where where I want her to be all melee, I'll probably just go by defensive or something. And then I'll do something like this. Self-health, 125, grab potion, use health post at least. There we go. Actually, I should have done that for the other one. Well, okay. I'll change that later. And then enemy, any, and then just I'll want her to do below the belt, and then enemy, any, and just attack. Okay, so this is really beginner's tactics. It does not involve looking for any enemy that has, let's say, special armor or a special class. I usually go after the mages first, because the mages are horrible. Yep. So this is Leliana. And then we're going to do Tag, who's a warrior, and he's a shield. And what do you have? You have an axe. Let's look at that then. Tug's edge. Alright. So this dude, I can see his abilities down here. I want him to tank. Tank. And he's already set as a defender. So that's good. I want him to be default. Okay, let's look what we have here. Any activate threaten. Yes, that's the first thing to do. The reason why I didn't activate Leliana's passive ability is because I can just click on it and it's going to be activated, and she's not going to deactivate it. So, threaten is not a passive ability that's always on or off. Self, surrounded by at least 2 enemies. Taunt. I'd actually like to change that so that he'll taunt anybody that's after sketch. Being attacked by melee attack. Taunt. Okay. Self, being attacked by ranged attack. Activate shield cover. Yes, that's good. Enemy health over 75%. Overpower. Actually, okay, I like this. Shield bash and enemy nearest visible shield pummel. I think I'm going to change this one. Actually, I'll micromanage that. What did I think now? Hang on. Talking about bosses or enemies. I'll do this. I want him to tank the big bosses. So if somebody is elite or higher, I want him to go after them. Yep. So hopefully anybody that has any power won't be going after our fragile mage. Save, custom 1, thank you. There we go. And then we go and do sketch. And he's a mage and he's a damager. So So Leliana is more of a scrapper. That means that she's going to... I'm going to make sure later on that she's going to take care of any strays. Like crowd control, maybe you can call it. Sketch is damager. So he's the one that's going to be killing off everybody. And I love this. So he's got Mind Blast. And this is a very, very useful spell just because of self-preservation, really. You can get so overpowered so fast in this game, and Mind Blast just blasts them away, stuns them, and makes me being able to pause and start micromanaging if I lost control, or if they lost control, because I'm hoping that they can take care of this themselves. Okay. So he's just going to go after the first nearest enemy that's at short range. I usually don't like using these spells unless there are several. I can catch several enemies with it. So enemy, and he's just going to kill them all. And this shock here is... I need to change that. I'm just going to pull that to the last spot, because I'm playing... When you play hard or nightmare, you do damage to your own party. So and they are really stupid. So Arcane Bolt, and then self health heal, and ally health heal. I really want these to be first. Actually, I want that one to be the first, and then he'll always be healing first. So I want to change this enemy target that's short range. This means that he's going to use shock when there's only one enemy. I don't want that. I want them to be crowded. So where do I find this? Clustered with at least 2 allies. No, I think 2 is not enough. I want them to be at least 3. Because if they are clustered with at least 3 allies, I will be giving 3 allies damage, and that's okay then if, say, Tag or Leliana gets caught in the blast. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Save. Right, okay. So next, I'll do his icons. I want everything that's about healing to be over here. Here's revival and group heal and rejuvenate, and I want Mind Blast there, and I want these there. I don't really use heroic offense. I might, I don't know. I'll just throw it over here. So, and this is herbalism. I put that at the end, and glyphs of paralysis. I'll put it there. Okay, so this this makes arranges sorry, the spells so that I get a quick overview. And I won't confuse the icons, because I do that a lot. Yeah. And Leliana. I'm just going to move her bard abilities here. There we go. I'm going to activate this actually. Oh, hang on. She has no ranged weapon. There we go. Okay. So, rapid shot activated. And these are her rogue abilities. I'll just put them here. these are melee. There we go. So I have a better view of everything. And tag deer, what do we have here? So I want anything to do with threaten at the beginning. I want all the sustained abilities somewhere else, so they're not, because I usually like misclick and suddenly they are using another ability. So threaten first, and then where was it? Taunt, and then shield bear, shield plumber. The reason I won't be using this is because he's going to be my tank. So duh. And then overpowered. So there we go. Right. Now I am finally set to start this game. Wow, it's taken me, I don't know, 40 minutes before I can start playing. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video for now, and in the next one you'll see me start playing. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.